Good morning, everyone. So today we're working on a 2008 Vespa. So customer's complaint, it's been sitting for the whole summer and does not start. So immediately already thinking going into the carburetor. So that's where we're gonna go. Here, have a look at the bike. Zoom, zoom. So we have really easy access to the carburetor on this model too. Light. Use the key. Pop the seat up. Right. Oh, by the way, burning pets, no pets. So you pull this piece up, and there it is, right down in there. From what I'm looking at, you're gonna have an electric choke, which we can probably pop off on it. Yeah, one screw holding that bad boy in. And you've got vent line. And you've got the throttle cable itself, and then the intake. Right, with the intake boots, the booties. And the throttle cable. So let me get the other camera out and we'll get it to work. So my goal is to be able to get this thing up as a whole unit. Let's vent line off. I'm going to take all kinds of cool stuff. We have a carburetor heater. Neat. So I pop this cover off. The whole electric choke assembly is held in by one screw. This is a number 2. When in doubt, we add a little bit of lube. Okay, there we go. Now I can get to this plug. Back team almost there. Okay, now that we have the carburetor out and on the bench, what I'm going to do is drain the fuel out of it. So at the bottom of the bowl there's a standard, right? Crack it open, drain the fuel out. This is a good time to get a sniff of it. It smells old, of course. They're terrible. I'm also checking for operation. This feels pretty good. This feels good. There's definitely some cleaning in there needs to be done. So now we're gonna pop the screws out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and get this out of the way though. If you're using a impact, just go slow. It's a lot of pressure. Bowl looks really clean, which is good. Bowl looks clean. So our goal is to get to this little guy right there primarily. .36, and as per the usual, cannot see. There's a tiny bit of light. I'm talking teeny tiny. On here, I'll also pull out the main. As well clean it. Again, I've seen a lot worse though. This one is not as bad as some that I've seen. Got pretty good see through there. So this hole orifice is the idle circuit. So I take my lovely compressed air at over 100 pounds, roughly, right at 100 pounds. And then when I blow the air and I want to feel that we're getting air through the whole circuit. So you can follow the circuit along. Okay. So this is the idle adjustment right here. You can follow the circuit along, all the way down. And there's a little hole right here. So when you stick it in there and blow the air, you'll feel the air. You feel the air. The circuit is clean, and go. Blow everything else out. Right, blow all these orifices out. Right, all these air jet holes, and get everything working right. Don't forget the pilot jet. Don't forget you have this accelerator linkage, right? So it has to go around, right? This little bitty buffer. See that goes above that? So see the linkage? It goes above. And when you accelerate, it pushes. See how it pushes? Vroom, 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 vroom. And that little pump is going to squirt a little extra fuel in there. So when you need all that extra power when you gun this Vespa, right? You need all that power. You need to go so fast and furious. But don't go all the way in, obviously in here. Just go down. And I'll do it by hand. Don't go too tight. Also make sure if you go back in that you tighten this screw back up too on the ball, as you're just gonna feel puking everywhere. There you go. I'm gonna go move the camera back over to the little guy, and then we're gonna test, see the fuel is going to be coming to the carburetor when we crank it, and then we'll put the car back in. Okay. Welcome back everyone. So testing that fuel is coming from the tank. This Vespa has an electric fuel pump. Listen. Oh, see? Fuel going everywhere. Pretty easy to test that, right? I'm going to use that fuel. Clean up some of this other junk around here. Alright, come back in with the carb. Make sure you get the overflow tube down. So turn the carb on its side. So you can see that. Put top linkage in, and then put the bottom linkage in. It's all lined up. It's a little dowel at the bottom. It's a little dowel right here. Okay, as you can see down in here, I'm gonna make sure everything is flush here. A little tab that lines up right here. Okay, and then back here to make sure it's on the bottom, and then lined up on the seating up against the carb. It's fancy. It has an electric choke and a carburetor heater. It's so cute. Heats up the carb breeze. Helps start the fuel nice and warm because it's so cold here. I speak in mocking Vespa. Feel smooth, tight lines are on. We're going to turn on the pump cycle. You can hear it change sound normally. There it goes. Start to slow down. Cycle it one more time. Oh, it's good. Alright, so the automatic choke is supposed to do its job. We'll see.
Hey team, we got her running. Me on there, I get up to about almost 40. Just shy of 40. Cute little scooter.
Perfect. Perfect.